Alrighty, hello guys. Brett here with another glove review. Um, well, as you can see, we got another pair of gloves here. These are a little different than the ones that we've been doing. These ones look a little more heavy duty, at least in person. I mean, you can see that these are pretty heavy duty feeling. These are 3M. Doop doop doop. Let's see if I can get the weird little tag visible. Yeah, not really. But there's some Refrigiwear 3M Thinsulate gloves. I believe they have Thinsulate in them. I'm not really sure. I can't really find a whole lot on these. They're three-fingered leather mitt. That's all they're called. There's no cool name for them or nothing like that, so that's what they are. You can buy these off the Refrigiwear website. That's the only place I found them, and I believe this is where I got them. My boss buys these for us, so we're going to jump right into it, and we're going to go right into the first category, and that's durability. For durability, these are very tough gloves. They're leather. You can put them through some pretty significant amount of damage. I believe they will take a couple shots from a razor blade and still be okay. I mean, you'll have cut marks in it, but they'll be mostly okay. The fit, this size is too big for me, but generally the fit is pretty decent. Like, there's no, I don't know. There's a break-in process because they're very stiff, but they fit good, if that makes sense. So, like, your hand's going to fit in there good, no loss of circulation. As long as you get the right size, everything will fit fine. But the stiffness of the glove is definitely a process to get through. Effectiveness, these are some of the warmest gloves I've ever had. These gloves work so well. Like, they're better than the last mitten that we did, the wool ones or whatever. They are way warmer than those, but there is some downsides as dexterity and stuff comes along. Best temp ranges, I would say that'd be right down near the 0 degree mark or less for anybody, honestly. That's Yeah, I would say that's definitely the best temp range, is 0 degrees or less. Dexterity, this is where these fall off. You can't do jack in these things at all. Like, there's no these. I mean, I got these. I requested these especially for the finger, thinking, oh, I'll be able to write better. Nope, not even close. It's hard to write with them. It's hard to do anything with them. Can't turn pages. You can't do anything with them. Even with that extra little finger slot, a little lobster claw, I call it. It's still it's too hard to do. Even when they're completely broken, they're just too hard to do anything with. I don't know if it'd be really a downside. These are the most expensive gloves so far that we've done. They're not so much a budget glove. These are, well, now when I got these, they were $13, but from the website it's saying they're $17.81, which is kind of weird of a pricing, but yeah, that's what the website says. And they've also changed on the website, from what I can tell. Let's pan over to there. Looks like the cuff. Oh, this is weird. There we go. Looks like the cuff is a little different than on these ones. And I don't know what that is, and it looks like the material's a little different. I mean, granted, these are very dirty, but they didn't look that color whenever I got them, so I'm assuming they're the same thing, because it's the only one on the website. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't want 20% off. Yeah, I'm not really sure. That's the only ones on the website. But, yeah, so, I lost my page. So, the cost is a little higher than normal. So, that kind of brings them down, in my opinion, on the scale. So, really, when it comes to it, like, the top range, like, the top gloves are the first pair we did, to me, those are the best ones. The mittens, the last mittens, they were pretty good. The wool ones, they were pretty decent. Not bad. You can actually buy them on this website as well for $18. Whereas I got them from Menards for 10. So that's something to keep in mind. You might be able to find these somewhere else if you really, really wanted them for cheaper. I would say they're a solid 6 out of 10 glove. If I didn't have to do a bunch of writing at my job, they'd be great. If I didn't need a bunch of dexterity, they'd be a fine glove, because I can hand wrap in these pretty good. I can hand wrap for a long time before they get all tore up and stuff. I had a pair of these for like a whole year, and finally had to get rid of them because I started ripping holes in them finally, and that was a lot of hand wrapping, so it lasted me quite some time. So overall, they're a tough glove, a very, very tough glove. Very, very warm. Fit pretty decent. A little on the costy side. I'm not a big fan of paying over $10 for a pair of gloves, in my opinion. So in my opinion, that's too much for gloves. Anything over $10, 15 stretching it if it was a really, really good pair of gloves. I mean, hell, there's a pair of gloves here for $66. That's insane. And it's got terrible reviews. As for the reviews on this site for that pair of gloves, it's actually like a 4.5 star, so that's pretty decent. But again, those people probably don't do a lot of writing and stuff like that, so the cuff is elastic, and the elastic does stay for quite some time, so that's pretty cool. I think even on my last pair there, it got stretched out, but not. It still had some elasticity. They're still pretty, stretchy. So, not a bad pair of gloves if it fits your needs at work. If you're really, really cold and don't got to do a lot of finger action, these are gloves that I would suggest to you. And I think that's about all I got. So let me know what you think about these. This one's a little quicker than the others and a little less put together because I kind of just did it last second. But I've also been wearing these gloves for quite some time. Not so much here recently, as I've been adventuring off to do other things. My company buys these for me. I'm going to ask them to buy me a different pair of something else, see if something else works better for me for when it gets really, really cold, because I think the gloves that I'm using currently, which is the set from the very first episode or very first video I did, is starting to get a little too cold for those, so for very, very extended periods in the freezer. So and I don't want to use these, so I guess I should lower that then if I don't feel like I can use these. But in my opinion, I think it's just because of my work. So my work day would be a little lower of an opinion rating, because to me I can't really use them. But they're still a decent glove. I just can't use them. So that's probably a good way to look at it, I guess. That's one way to look at it at least. So anyways, this was a 0 degree review, another glove review. Probably expect a few more of these before we venture off into anything else. I have some like coverall bibs that I may do a review on with a freezer coat. May do a review on that too. That's a little more specific towards certain people, but I'll give a review on it anyways, just for, I guess, kicks. But yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think of these. If you have used them, let me know your opinion on them. If you've used any of the past gloves, let me know your opinion on them in the bottom of the comments section. Also, let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to cover in these kind of episodes, like, any other categories, or, any kind of other opinions, and I will likely answer in the comments if I'm paying attention, because I got a couple other channels I look at, so sometimes I'm not super attentive. But that's all I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next 0 degree review. Stay warm out there.